Hi everyone, welcome back. Jess and I have decided to do this video explaining the reasons why we have opened up about our IVF journey and why we are sharing the journey that we've been going on. So we'll discuss the 5 reasons why we have decided to do that before this even began.
But first, in the last week, I have received many messages from people that I have not even talked to in years, and as much as they are all wonderful messages, there was one that really kind of jumped out at me, and I have asked her for her permission to share her message to me in this video. It was a very, very genuine message that, for me, it uplifted my spirit. I don't know what it did.
It's heartfelt for sure.
Yeah, it was just very heartfelt. And so in this clip that you're about to see is the message that she wrote to me, and then we will give our top 5 reasons why we decided to share our story with everyone. Hey Jessica, I have been following your journey and just wanted to let you know that I am thinking about you guys and praying for you and this little baby to be. I have not been through what you guys are having to deal with, but I feel like I am going through this with you. I have cried watching your videos, I have curled my toes during your injections, and I have laughed with you guys. I work in HR, primarily with benefits, and just had a call from an employee this week who is just starting IVF. Having watched your videos helped give me a little more of an inside view to be able to talk with her on a more personal level. I just wanted to let you know that you are both incredibly strong, and I admire you guys. The love and respect you share is evident in every video. Where things like this can tear apart relationships, anyone can see that this is only strengthening your relationship. You are able to lean on each other, and that is amazing. Thank you for sharing this every step of the way. I find myself anxiously awaiting your videos and updates. I am hoping to see a video with tears of joy because your prayers have been answered and this journey has been successful. My husband knows I have been watching your videos and asks how things are going when he sees me watching a new video. I know there isn't much I can do, but if there ever is anything, let me know. I'll be watching. Thank you again for the person that sent that message. This is somebody I have not talked to in 18 years, which just shows that there are such amazing people in the world. For her to have sent that to me was incredibly sweet and thoughtful, and I just want to say thank you again.
Yeah, thank you. Very heartfelt.
Very heartfelt, yeah. So heartfelt that I decided to share it.
Yeah.
So now on to our top 5 reasons why we decided to share our infertility story with the world.
Yeah, and just for the record, I was very much against documenting this and putting it on YouTube and social media, or whatever you want to call it, and just because I didn't really want to bring people into my private life and what we were going through. Call me old school or whatever you want, but after debating back and forth and discussing it, I began to realize that it could help, other people out there, other couples out there that are going through infertility, and kind of put my selfishness aside and kind of open up and let people know that we're here for them, and maybe this videos will help, or maybe these videos do help people out, and that's all that really matters is reaching out to those people. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, we don't have any regrets doing these videos at all.
No, but
and here's why.
I was against it, but, yeah.
Starting with number 1, mainly to help and support others going through infertility. I started this whole thing by looking up things on YouTube with infertility to help me.
As soon as we got diagnosed, or where you got diagnosed, that you had the
I was all over
hydrocell
the
pinks,
internet.
It was YouTube, and.
But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot on hydrocell pinks. It's a very rare thing to have, especially since I had it in both tubes. So I only found a couple people who had it, but it wasn't like daily or like weekly videos that it was like a one-time video, and I don't know, it didn't do too much for me. But the main point is infertility is infertility. So however we can help someone is the reason why we do this. So yeah. I'm sure people take away something from each video.
Yeah, and as we've always said before, if you need advice, if you need help or have questions, we are here for you guys. And no big deal. shoot
We're
us a
not
message.
experts,
Yeah,
but we can help a little
by
bit.
no means, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Number 2, to inform and educate people of the IVF process. I guess those who are unfamiliar with it, sorry. But yeah, there was a lot of misconceptions with IVF. There's a lot of science, there's a lot of confusion behind it. We literally had a family member thinking that IVF was making a baby in a test tube, like in a tube, and then there it is, I guess. But so we're not gonna call that person out, but it made for a very funny topic of conversation. But
we don't expect people to know.
No.
That's why we had a previous video that said to ask us questions. If you don't know, ask.
Yeah.
We're so open.
Yeah, and just people asking transfer day. What, you're getting transferred from work? No, I'm excited.
People ask me all the time, what is transfer day?
Yeah, and I'm not moving.
And to us, it's so natural, and it's like, how do you not know what transfer day is? But that same goes for like egg retrieval and
egg retrieval. What's that?
Yeah.
It's just
It's
trying
okay.
to educate. Just trying to educate everybody of the severity of and what people have to go through with the disease of infertility.
That's a great point. I think people who are unfamiliar with it, they have no idea the process. And we're showing bits and pieces. We are not showing the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, we're not showing the all in-betweens and the emotions that sometimes, well, maybe you post a little bit more.
Didn't somebody message you and say something like, I had no idea it was this long of a process or something like that?
Yeah, people have no idea.
So,
like, you've been doing this since like March, if not earlier. Like, trust me, I know.
Right. So, there you go. We just educated one person.
Yeah, for sure.
But number 3, the reason is we hope to connect with others who are going through similar situations. I think this goes more for me than you. Ryan's not a big YouTuber, and I'm not either, but I do follow many people who are going through infertility. One in particular, I started watching her videos, and she had the same transfer day as me of July 23rd. And I was like, oh, that's exciting. And then watched her a little more, and her transfer day got postponed. And then a few days later, mine got postponed. And I'm like, okay. So I just kind of caught on to her videos more and more. And we had so many similarities that I messaged her because I just felt like a connection. Even though we hadn't spoken, just watching her videos, I felt a connection. And we exchanged numbers. We've talked on the phone. We text all the time. And this was my goal, was to try to make a connection with at least one person. So her name is Chelsea, and I will put her link in the description below if you want to check out her story. She has an incredible story as well. But YouTube has a great community for people going through infertility, and I am very thankful to be a part of it.
Reason number 4, to provide an update for our family and friends. That's just to try to get everybody on the same page. Instead of getting hit, 100 times or having to repeat ourselves 100 different times to, everybody. It just makes it for an easier means of communication, I guess.
Because IVF has so many steps. The medication, the egg retrieval, whatever, transfer day. There's just so much. I know I'm forgetting some stuff, but instead of people, like 100 people saying, oh, how many eggs did you get on egg retrieval? It's just one video. Watch it.
Right.
I actually said that to some people, just watch the video and you'll find out. And that's meant in the kindest way. But
yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's some
some family members
who will be like, oh, so you're going to put 1 or 2 embryos in? Are you kidding me? Like, have you watched our videos?
Clearly, he's not watching our videos.
He knows who he is.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's not even watching, so.
He's going to be so behind. But we don't expect people to watch them the second we send them, but it would be nice if you want to be on the same page with us to just watch our videos. Whether they're boring or not.
They're
just
boring.
Watch them.
Watch them.
Stop it. All right. Number 5. To document this process for ourselves.
We're a little selfish, I guess.
Call it selfish, call it whatever you want. But I like to look back on some videos, and if I am pregnant and there's some events coming up that I need other people to give my injections on, and it would be nice to go back to those videos and show those people that need to give them to me just an idea of how to do it, because I am paranoid to let anyone else do them at this point.
Aw.
Is that a compliment?
I have no idea.
But yeah, so it's good to have when our kids get older and they say stuff like...
When they start mouthing back to me, I'm like, watch those videos. See what I did for you.
You did? Gosh. Jeez.
All I did was stick a
that
needle.
That kid, I better be that
inject the medication.
Baby's favorite. Better be a mama's boy or girl.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so just to document the process, I think any other couple who does that currently can vouch for what we're saying. So, but that's the top 5 reasons we have enjoyed doing these videos. We think that it's been super helpful all around, and we are 5 days past transfer at this point. So obviously we don't have any news, but if we did, we wouldn't share it anyways.
No
We've
updates
already
today.
told you that. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we will have a positive update the next video we put out.
A lot of prayers. Oof.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later.